Good evening, everyone. Been working in the yard today. Got quite a bit done. Got a bit of mowing done here around the... Still got lawn clippings. But I did a little mowing here and there. I'm gonna get a neighbor to come out and see if I can find someone, bring a tiller, a small tiller, and just go up and down the rows and just keep the weeds tilled. I now have either sprouted, barely sprouted in every row. This is the Cherokee bush row, except for we got a couple of the volunteers. This tire didn't have anything, so my mom came and helped me dig up the volunteers that were right over in this area. You can see where we dug them all up. I got two of the volunteers in here. And there's another Cherokee bush. Two of the volunteers in this tire. Yeah, look at some of these are getting big. Two of the volunteers are in this tire. And as long as at least one survives, I'll be happy. And two of the volunteers are in this tire. I'm going to give them a good drink of water tonight. But we got that done. Got the mowing done back here. Gonna end up getting a blister on my hand. But got the mowing done. It looks so nice. The whole thing didn't need mowed. It's starting to dry out, lack of water in some areas. We haven't had any rain. It's just the areas like up front here and along the fence line. My sunflowers are doing so good, they're almost a foot tall. Anyways, those areas get watered, they keep growing, they need to be mowed. Getting things done. Mowed, did a lot of mowing. Mowed back here. I haven't seen my little skunk friend for a few days. Actually, the other night when I saw him by the willow, that's the last time I actually saw him. I haven't seen him since then. I just wonder if he figured out where his mom was and his siblings and he went back to them. But I haven't seen the little guy since Wednesday night. Anyways, I had a neighbor and her son came over this morning and they did some weeding, and I'll show you what they did. Weeded one of my front flower beds and side flower beds. I haven't planted anything in them for a while, but I like to keep the weeds down. He needed an extra hour of service for his scout, to get his scout badge. But I got mowing done back here. Looks good. Did the best I could around the fence post, but that I think I would have to get my little hand scissors and the little garden shears and just come out and hand scissor this. Pushing this with one hand on a hill is not easy. But I got this mowed. Both inside the little pasture and outside the fence I got mowed. Got that all done. Oh boy. And I'm a little tired. Hope I didn't overdo it again. Overdid it Thursday when I washed my car. And I was very, very tired yesterday. I came home thinking I was going to do stuff, and instead I laid down, took a 2-hour nap on the couch, but I got all mowed down here. Gonna enjoy these roses for as long as they last. Sitting out here smelling the roses, that is highlights of my day. Did a lot of sitting and smelling the roses today. But got a little fence up here. I bought this fence for something else, but my peas are getting big enough. They're going to need to start climbing something. And so I went and drug this thing out of the garage. It still has its tags on it. I haven't taken those off yet. And got it set up in the raised beds, and gonna let the peas climb it today, this year. Did a little rearranging in here and clean up. Yep, tomatoes are doing good. My yellow pear tomatoes are starting to set fruit. Still nothing yet from the sun sugar, but we're hoping. Rhubarb is doing amazing. I'm getting fruit. Lots of fruit on my strawberries. But I cleaned it up a little more in here. I got my bucket ready so I can start filling that up full of water and put my Miracle Grow in. That's my copper spray. It's organic, for organic gardening. And this bottle is getting light, so it's a copper fungicide. I spray my tomatoes, otherwise they get blight on them. I still got to get my lemon cucumbers in the ground, and haven't quite figured out where I'm going to put them, but I'll stick them somewhere. And my little flowers are doing good. Peppers are doing good. Eggplant are doing good. Need to get some marigold seeds in the ground. The ones that are in there are buried up under the new sod. I put more bags of soil in here. I got a volunteer carrot. Might still have a few volunteer carrots poking up. I got little tiny my starts. These are my honey nut squash. And something's already been munching on the leaves on that one. Hasn't munched, well, maybe that one's doing okay. Keep thinking maybe I need to come and put something over the top of these. But if it's bugs, putting something over the top ain't gonna do a thing. But anyways, that's how the garden's doing. Yep. But here's what my neighbor and her son did. Got the air conditioning fixed in went and bought a couple cans of Freon, took them over to my mechanic, and he charged it up. We discovered one of the little caps that go on the ports is missing, so told me what to get, and I got it, and I'll see. But if you look at this, that's still very, very weedy, but this has been nicely weeded. All that pile of weeds I showed you, yep, all came from here. So this is a plus. We also took down had them take down, fold up the little fence, black fence. I'm gonna work on that later when I can spread it out on the ground and I have two hands, because some of that stuff I've added on. It's going to take two hands. But the weeds are gone. My front sidewalk, no weeds now. Still need to get out here and sweep and kind of make the front sidewalk look a little neater and tidier. But yep, I think he worked about 2 hours, so he only needed 1 more hour for his service badge, for a community service. But I said, sure, I got plenty of stuff to do. Whoever wants to come back or anybody else needs, always willing to help the scouts and the scouting program. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful roses. Anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. Oh, go in and get this posted. Got more roses blooming. Oh, that's so pretty. It's going to be big real soon here. Oh, let's look at that one. That one is just gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh, one other thing. I started putting this, I ordered this back before I broke my wrist, and it came after I broke my wrist. It was supposed to be 6 feet wide, but it's actually more like 5.5 once the edges are folded over and sewn. So we got gaps. I used bungee cords. I got some zip ties. I'm going to try. I had to get some really long ones so I can put zip ties with a little bit. But that gives a little cover that I can put starts and stuff under in here. I also need to lower those side bars all the way down so I can zip tie the bottom to the bars on both sides. You can see the side bars are a little high. But that gives me a nice temporary cover. That'll last a little while. I'll get all the zip ties just right on it, and I might not need to keep the bungee cords on, but they were helpful. Anyways, it's something I can take off come winter. Fold it up, put it away, put it back on come spring. And yeah, I'll be able to get my bedding plants and just put them in here, and maybe fix up little side tables of some kind so that I can have something to put them in the spring. Right now I got most everything's inside my raised beds, and I can't really move a lot of it because, well, got a broken wrist. But good night, everyone. I'll be back out in a few minutes and we'll catch the sunset. As you can see, the sun is getting low in the sky. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see y'all on the next video.